Hello. So today in Stronghold Kingdoms, I'm going to be covering Snake Castle number 3. Now, basically, what Snake Castle 3 is the bigger brother alternative to Snake Castle number 2. And the biggest changes you'll see is the walls are a bit thicker here. You have these extra little stone flanges coming out of the sides, and then there is an additional tower in the front to protect the gatehouse, and a few more archers, and definitely a good few more pikemen in the castle. So without further ado, let's get our attack set up. Now, as you can see here, I'm using formations, and as I've covered in other AI tutorials, I recommend using them if you plan on dealing with AI castles on a day-to-day basis, or even if you intend to deal with them frequently while playing the game. Having your own formation set up will make that a lot easier. Now, basically what I have set up here is 10 catapults in the front, which are going to take down the front tower and the gatehouse, and then 390 archers. The reason I didn't include any pikemen in this is because generally they will only get in the way, and I want to make sure that I kill all of the enemy units here for maximum honor from the attack. So without further ado, let's hit attack and see what happens. Okay, with our army returning from the battle, let's check our reports and see how we did. Okay, now as you can see, the pikemen are leaving the keep, so those were set on aggressive. Now that is rather unfortunate because it means they'll be attacking our archers. And melee units do additional damage to ranged units. Ranged units are not properly equipped to deal with melee damage. But as far as their catapults are concerned, they are well outside the range of the enemy archers on those towers there. And as you can see, the front of this castle is definitely the most in need of archer support. So, I mean, I think if I had to do this attack again, I would have put more archers in the front of the castle. But the trade-off to that is that it's more likely that your catapults are going to be dealing collateral damage to them. So if you have fewer archers in the front, that means ultimately fewer are getting damaged by the catapults, right? But as you can see, the gate has already been taken down. So maybe if you wanted to try to modify this attack, go for 5 catapults instead. I think we could safely cut this in half and still have the tower and the gatehouse down in time. There's only one pike left, and he's down. See, basically right now, these archers are taking significant collateral damage from my catapults due to the fact they're being fired on. But I don't think it really amounted to a whole lot. So basically, we lost a little bit over 100 archers. It's not bad. Archers are pretty cheap. Now, I made 396 honor doing this. 396,000 honor on this attack, but I'm in the 5th age, so these results are not expected in earlier ages. If you complete this, or if you destroy this castle and you're only in the 1st or the 2nd age, you can expect significantly less in honor for it. But it's still a good castle to take out in the early game when you're leveling up and stuff, and as you can see, your losses will be minimal if you keep your catapults out of the way. I've discussed some alternative setups here, maybe including some pikemen, just a row in the front to protect your archers from the enemy pikemen that you saw exiting the keep. And if you think, cut down the catapults to 5. It's really not needed. Now, take into account the fact that all of the units I am using in this attack are fully upgraded. So 200% health on all the archers, and the catapults are also upgraded for 200% firing rate. So if you don't have that upgraded, maybe keep the full 10 catapults, because that's effectively having your force if you only have them if you don't have them upgraded fully. Well, it's just some insight that I thought I'd provide. I don't know, take it for what it's worth. For your consideration, Snake Castle number 3. There wasn't a whole lot I could do with it. It's a very easy castle to get rid of, and I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching.
Stronghold Kingdoms. The battle has just begun.